Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream. I think I've managed to stream within 2 weeks of my last one. I think I streamed about a week and a half ago. So, welcome everyone into the stream. I've got actually an interesting thing that we'll do in about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, however long. It'll involve the entire stream. It's going to be very interesting, and we'll see if we can prove ourselves as intelligent beings, or at least people that can remember stuff. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether we can succeed in that team goal. But I'll bring that up, yeah, as I said, in about 10, 15 minutes, and we'll have some fun together. But welcome everyone to the stream. Hopefully having a good day, evening, night, middle of the night, 3 a.m., whatever it is, or wherever it is, or whatever it is, where you are. Hopefully having a good day. Hello, Shane, that's into the chat. Hello, Failure Gaming. Weirdo Cat, was that Weirdo Castle? I think the name was. It's like refreshing. Yeah, Weirdo Castle. Let's make sure I got the name in there correctly. Apartment 4 has the fastest dab. Well, look, I'm not going to get into the scientific breakdown of it all, but look, you could potentially be correct there. This is a good topic. Yes, I understand. Like I know, like, trust me to come up with the most intelligent topics of all time. And honestly, let's be completely honest. The questions everyone's asking or asking themselves, but no one's actually asking publicly and putting it out there on the public domain. So, you know, you don't have to thank me right now. You don't have to thank me now. You can thank me later when, we've completely answered it all. So, but yeah, welcome everyone that's still coming in. Obviously, as we always do when we start the streams, or at least as I usually always try to do, let me know where you are in the world. I'm always curious to see what nooks and crannies in the world people are, whether it's somewhere well known or somewhere a bit more obscure. I'm always curious. I don't know what elbow cough. Oh, that's dab, isn't it? It doesn't show the emoji for me on the StreamYard. So I was like, why is everyone typing elbow cough? And I was just saying, I did like the action myself. I was like, elbow cough? I was like, oh, it's the dab. It's like the dab emoji. Yeah, okay. All good. That was me being a bit of a boomer for about 3 seconds, then sort of tapping back into modern day society, and hopefully let's stay there. Massachusetts, Michigan, Wales, UK, where Gareth Bale is from. And we might be heading back to the UK soon. Australia and Cairns, East Atlantic, North Carolina, North America. Being very because your name is Splatoon, I went specific because I tried to say your name and specific at the same time. But anyway, that's me being an idiot. I know there was a super chat up here and I've missed it, so I'm going to have to go to our other page here. I will quickly bring up Julian here with the $3. Thank you very much for that, Julian. Greatly appreciated. Do you think we could get a full Flash family season? I'd love to see it. I think it's really hard because of who's a part of the Flash family and just in general, like getting them all there. I don't think you'd be able to get it for a full season. I think you might be able to get like a full Flash family episode or something like that. Like if you can make the argument that Enter Flash Time was really close to that. Like if you had Wally there, that's pretty much the entire Flash family at that point. So they could have done that. Then if they had Wally there, they could have been argued as like a full Flash family episode. But yeah, we unfortunately they couldn't get Wally there, so we missed out on that. But Jetfire, it was, I think, with the $5 earlier on. I can't bring up the question on screen yet, or at the moment anyway, because it disappeared because StreamYard decides to just take questions away quickly. But Jetfire asked or said, neither. Oh, this is in relation to the Savitar versus Zoom, who has the fastest dab question. So Jetfire's, well, let's be honest, he's firing in early with his response. He goes, neither. Godspeed clearly has the fastest dab. He showed us that right before he struck Nora. Lol joke, I don't know. Well, I think Jetfire makes a good point there. I think he brings up the dab. If you did not know, Godspeed is actually technically the only speedster we have seen on screen dab. So, you know, Jetfire has a point there. We actually have some evidence of how fast his dab is, while with the Savitar versus Zoom thing, it's all hypothetical. It's all hypothetical. So, look, who knows what's going to happen there? Yeah, maybe they'll show us. Maybe it's season 7. They said there's going to be multiple speedsters. Is this the season where they show Savitar and Zoom dabbing, which sort of combats against Godspeeds? Because we have seen, and I don't know if anyone remembers this, in season 3 of The Flash, HR. He dabbed. So we've got HR dabbing and Godspeed dabbing. So yeah. Doug Snader with the $5. Thank you very much for that, Doug. Have you really been far? Oh, sorry. Let me. Has you really been far? Even decided to use want to go look more like? You might have to rephrase that, Doug, because I'm not too sure what you mean there. Don't super chat again. Just let me know in the chat, and I'll keep my eye out for it. Because I don't want you to have to super chat again just to rephrase that. But am I not reading that correctly? Yeah, just let me know what you mean again by that in the chat. Don't super chat again, just put it in the chat and I'll look out for it. Because I'm not too sure what you mean there exactly. But welcome everyone that's still coming into the chat. We're gonna have a discussion. We'll turn this into a general Q&A because we'll go for about an hour. We're already about 6 minutes in. Oh, it's a copy pasta. Or copy, yeah. Has you really been far? Even decided to use want to go look more like? I don't, I don't get it, to be completely honest. I'm going to answer Frankenstein. That'll be my answer because I have no idea what the question is or what the actual thing's asking. So I'm going to say Frankenstein. Yeah, I can see the Ravenclaw thing in the thing as well. So someone went Ravenclaw, and I was like, "What are they talking about?" I was like, "Oh, it's in the picture, Doug's little picture thing." Hi, Pagey, as Aquaman coming in the Flash season 7. No, that's just an Easter egg. I don't expect either Momoa or whoever it is or someone playing Aquaman to show up. That won't happen. I think it's just an Easter egg. Also, it'd be very expensive. They could go to the beach and do it, but that'd be very, very cheap and just wouldn't be worth it. Sorry, I missed something up here I wanted to have a look at again. I can't find it anyway. Dan with the $5. Thank you very much for that, Dan. Hey, Paige, do you think Reverse Flash's spirit could go into Godspeed? Tom could play Godspeed too, which would save them using a guest star actor. It could happen. I'm not saying it won't. I think if you said like, okay, Paige, you have to choose where Reverse Flash's spirit went in regards to another body, I think a lot of people might agree with me when I say this is probably blood work. There must be a reason that they brought blood work back into it. They easily could have been like, okay, that's it for blood work when they defeat him. And I don't think any of us would question it too much. We'd be like, okay, well, did he die or not? They could give us some sort of clarity around that. But it's not like we needed him back. There was something set up, when he was defeated that he had to come back or something like that. So blood work to me would be an interesting one. They could turn him into like a Red Death sort of thing. Because let's be honest, if they do Red Death, it's not going to be Bruce Wayne. They're not going to do that. And they'd want it to be like an existing character probably. So I think if it was like Reverse Flash in Bloodwork's body, that would be fairly cool. And I think that would actually work fairly well. Thank you very much for that, Dan. Michael Castillo with the $2. Who would win, Reverse Flash or Brainwave? I don't know. It'd be pretty close. You could argue Brainwave just because... you could argue Reverse Flash just because he could be quick off the mark. But if Reverse Flash wasn't quick off the mark and took a bit longer than usual to get going, Brainwave could just kill him instantly. So it'd be close. I guess it just depends who gets like that 1 millisecond head start. Big Michi with the $2. What do you mean by a dab exactly? Well, I don't want to get into the definition of a dab because I think we might be here for about half an hour just explaining that. But diabolical against Barry is like the one abbreviation of dab. So it works in multiple contexts on the show of the Flash. So you have dab, which is just the general dance move, or let's be honest, threatening gesture towards someone. Or as people are putting in the chat, is the elbow cough emoji. Or if you want to abbreviate it, diabolical against Barry. So, and you can be honest, all these speedsters have technically dabbed or been diabolical against Barry, against Barry on the Flash. So there's a couple of different meanings for it. See, yeah, I think people are starting to realize what dab can mean in multiple contexts. So it's how you want to translate it. It depends on it really depends on how you want to put it in certain situations, but I think it works either way. Ben saying, are you really having this video? Dabs are so old. Ben, Dabs are never old. Dabs are never old. We can move over, as Doug says, we can move over to the fastest WAP, but that's for the R-rated stream. But we won't do that right now. If people want the fastest WAP stream, then feel free to let me know. Is COVID pretty much gone there, Pagey? It was honestly, it was never really where I live. Not really. Like the things were closed, but it was like a precaution thing so people didn't get angry. Like everything's open again. Like I've said this before on stream. Like I haven't had to wear a mask once. I have a mask. It's sitting there. I haven't had to wear it once because nowhere requires a mask. You don't have to wear a mask. No one wears a mask here. The only time you have to wear it is if you go to like a doctor or a dentist or like something health wise, even if it's like a vet, or if you go to like, say like you're looking to rent an apartment, you want to have a look at an apartment, I think you'd have to wear a mask then. But even then, some wouldn't require it. I think it just depends exactly where it is. So yeah, haven't had to wear a mask at all. Have one sitting there, spent the money on it. I bought like a $20 one that like you can reuse and put the filters in and stuff like that. Haven't had to use it once. It's just sitting there. Do I think Eric Wallace ruined The Flash? No, he helped it out. It was struggling after season 5, and we got to season 6, which is probably the 3rd best season. I've seen people say this, like, did Eric Wallace ruin The Flash? And like, he did the opposite. I don't know how anyone can say that Eric Wallace ruined The Flash. It's a bit insane to me. Mike said, moving to Vancouver in November, hoping to get in as an extra in The Flash season 7. Oh, for some reason, I thought we were on season 8 or something like that. For some reason, I thought we were on season 8. I don't know. I was having like a brain trip or something like that. Well, good luck, Mike. Hopefully, if you do, let us know. Obviously, I'm not going to be asking you for in-depth spoilers because you might that might actually not might get you fired off the job. But good luck, Mike. Hopefully, you get in. Yeah, he saved it from becoming the Nora Allen. Well, he doesn't like Nora, from what I know. That's why Nora didn't come back in season 6 because he didn't like Nora. Yeah, he gave it a new life. He refreshed it. That's probably the best word to use. He refreshed the Flash. Do you think Zoom could be in this season because of the timeline changes? I don't know, because it's still not clear what happened to Zoom. They say that like the situations that like the storyline that happened in season 2 wasn't necessarily multiversal. They haven't, like, because the multiverse apparently didn't exist, so they came through just some random singularity. I don't know. Will they ever address it? Probably not, because I think it's hard to address, but it would be cool if Zoom technically did come back, because it wasn't like an easy explanation as to what actually happened to him, because things were different. Can you help me? What comic had Co-op Blue's first appearance? Well, it's in the Wally West. He doesn't verse Barry. So just Google it. Just type in Malcolm Thorne and it'll tell you the issue. Like if you go, just type in or just type in Cobalt Blue wiki, and it's in that little wiki thing. It should be actually. I might do it for you. I might do it for you now because it'll take me 2 seconds. Cobalt Blue wiki. Where's the DC wiki? Oh, there we go. Malcolm Thorne, New Earth. He appeared in Speed Force #1, which was like a Flash family sort of thing. That's his first appearance, but then it delves into the regular Flash comics. So he appears in his first Flash comic that he appears in is the Flash Volume 2, 143. So yeah, so the Flash Volume 2, 143, which is called does it have a name? Like Wildfire. So type the Flash Like Wildfire into Google and you should be able to find it. Dan with the $20. Thank you very much for that. In double-sized issues, Zoom should face off against Dr. Doom. The winner should face off against Fing Fang Foom, but only if there's room. That's a potential. That is a potential. I don't know who wins though. You could argue Zoom. You'd say Zoom. I'm going to put my money on Zoom in that situation. Lock it in. Lock it in. Zoom is my option. It will probably come last, knowing my luck, but I'm going to say Zoom. And that's some very nice rhyming. Zoom should face off against Doctor Doom, facing off against Fing Fan Foom, but only if there's room. So we got Dan with the rhymes. I wasn't expecting a rap battle in the middle of this stream or at the beginning of this stream. So thank you for the Dan. Thank you for that, Dan. I love a good old rhyme and a good old rap battle, but I'm not going to get involved. It's too early for me to drop some tracks or drop some diss tracks and drop bars. But thank you very much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Gamer Man X9000 with the $5. No, Eric Wallace saved the Flash. Ignore the Iris haters. Oh, so is that why people say that Eric Wallace ruined the Flash because Iris had the storyline? Is that why? To me, it doesn't matter because she had the exact same amount of screen time as previous seasons, except this time she actually had a storyline. That was my frustration. Iris had all this screen time, but they did nothing with the character. They're wasting Candice Patton, but they actually gave her a storyline. Is that why people don't like it? Or say that he ruined it? Okay, that's news to me. I didn't know that. I thought it was for some other reason. Gary with the $2 is the Flash getting delayed later than January. Gary, no, it will not. We just don't know when it will premiere in January, but I would assume probably around the same time it normally would in mid-season. Okay, here we go. Here's this. We're about 15 minutes into the stream. We're actually just over. So I'm going to do my special little thing here. Can I bring it up? Here we go. We're going to do this together, okay? And some of these questions I think will be easy, but I don't know. I'm not too sure because it doesn't show all the questions. It only shows the first one. It doesn't show. So I guess when you click it, it'll show the next question. Because I scrolled down to see where the questions were because I had all these ads. Because it's just typical one of these websites. But yeah, so we'll do this. We're going to do this quiz together. And I'm curious to see because the thing is that, what's it called? You'll never score 100% on this true or false quiz, and it's obviously for the Flash. So I'm very curious to see whether we can actually get this done or not. I've done some of these before. I think I might have done one on stream before, and I think we got one wrong. It wasn't this one because this one's I think this one's only from a couple. It doesn't have a date, which annoys me, but I'm pretty sure this is meant to be updated for the end of season 6 of the Flash. So yeah, we should be able to have a good go at this. Thank you very much for that, Gary, with the $2. Just keep up the good work. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this, guys, it'll be awesome if you could drop a like on the stream. Just help support it. Takes 2 seconds, obviously. It'll be cool if you could do that. But yeah, we're going to jump into this little quiz thing here, and I'll get your feedback, obviously, for it, because that always helps. Actually, I'm wondering if okay, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Hopefully if I do this, it doesn't. Okay, sweet. I was just wondering because I moved it to my other screen over here because then I can have both the chat up here and everything like that. So that helps. I missed your second super chat, did I? Oh, here we go. Gamer Man X9000 with the $5. What are your thoughts on rumors on Reed Richards being made a person of color? Well, that's just like the Kang casting. I think it's been like a rumor that they were going to go a person of color for Reed Richards anyway. I don't really care too much about the Fantastic Four, so they can do whatever they want there. Pick the best person for the role. Like I think that's always been Marvel's thing, is just picking who they think is the best person for the role, regardless of whether it's race or even gender, if it's a gender flipped character. So I don't think it really matters too much. So they'll just pick whoever the best person for the role is. But yeah, so we're going to jump to this. The first answer is obviously true because that was the pilot. So they give you like an easy one, I think just to get you started. But obviously does it say how many questions there are? It doesn't. So I don't know how long. I'd assume 10. But it might be more. So we're going to get into it. So the first question or the first answer is obviously true. So we're going to click that. Okay. So obviously this is in regards to the TV show. So the answers here is obviously false. The answers thing is obviously false. And I think I might be trying to trick you because technically Ezra Miller does play or portray the Flash. However, he does not portray him on the TV show. So he can give that false drop. Um, Barry's middle name is Jonas or Honus or Jonas. I think it's false. I think it's Henry. Let me know in the chat. Is it false here? Is it Henry? I think his middle name's Henry. I don't think it's Jonas. It's Henry? It is Henry, yes. it's not Grant. I'm Jonas. Does someone on the show have it? No, Oliver's name isn't it? Oliver Jonas Queen. I think Oliver Queen's middle name is Jonas. So Barry's middle name is Henry. Yeah, Oliver's middle name is Jonas. Yeah. False. Okay. Earth 2's version of Barry and Iris were married. I think it's yes. I think they were married. They were at least together. They were a couple because obviously Iris starts undressing in front of Earth 2 Barry. I'm pretty sure they were married though. Were they married? Everyone's saying true. Everyone's saying true. They were okay. Yeah, I'm obviously they were definitely a couple because, yeah, as I said, she started undressing. But yeah, so we'll go true. I believe everyone. She mentions a ring. Okay. King Shark debuted in season 3. I know this is false because remember he appears in season 2 and Harry shoots him. It's like when Harry first appears. I think it was. I think it was when Harry first appears. Is when like Barry is the Flash just talking to Patty Spivot, or like saves Patty Spivot. I'm pretty sure it's false. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's false. Okay, Caitlyn's love interest in season 3 of The Flash was Julian Albert. Was it technically a love interest? I don't know if this is a trick question or not. I think the answer is true because I think they're going to describe this as a love interest, but I don't know if I'd describe it a love interest. But like if it was Hunter Zolomon, or the fake Jay Garrick, then yes. But I think technically it's true. Like if you had to choose between these, I think the answer's true. Did they kiss? Did they? I thought they were just like sort of teasing it. I think the answer is true, so we'll go true. Blood work. Well, this is false because obviously because he wasn't even the big bad of season 6. He was I guess like the first half villain. So I know this answer is false. So sorry if I answer questions without getting any feedback, just like they're obvious questions. Oh, he kissed her, but she didn't kiss back. Okay. Okay. Question 8. Reverse Flash has appeared in every season at some point. I have a feeling this is a trick question because I think the easy answer would be yes. Did he appear in season 4? He was in season 1, obviously. He was in season 2. Was he in season 3 or I can't remember him in season 4. But was he in season 3 either? Obviously, he was in season 5 and in season 6. But I can't remember if he was in. We'll see. Christ on Earth X was season 4. But is that technically the crossover? Is the crossover technically the season? But was he in season 3? Oh, yeah, he was in Flashpoint. Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah, so he's in Flashpoint, which is season 3. But was he? But are we counting? That's the thing. Are we counting Crisis on Earth X as season 4? Because I know it's in that season, the crossover, but it's not the part of the story's season. So is it? Yeah. So yeah, season 3 he was in Flashpoint. So okay, well this is up to you. Okay, so we're going. I personally would go false because I have a feeling this is a trick question because of the crossover. However, but I will go with you. I'll say true. What episode was he in season 4 of The Flash? If he was in episode of season 4 of The Flash, then obviously this answer is true because we can determine that he was in every other season. I have a feeling this is a trick one. No, I don't want to do me because I have a feeling majority of people are saying he 408. 408. What was that? But wasn't that the crossover? We'll go true. We'll go true. For some reason, I have a feeling it's false. I have a feeling this is a trick one, but we'll go true. We'll go true. I'll go with everyone's opinions. Um, Harley Rathel. This is question 9. So I don't know if this, as I said, I don't know if this quiz is 10 questions or it's more. But we'll decide. We'll figure it out later. Obviously, we'll find out in about 2 questions time. Harley Rathaway has turned from villain to hero twice. I think this is true because there was the bit where Barry goes back in time in season 2. I think it was. I think it was season 2, and then when he comes back, he's good. And then they did the exact same thing last season because of post crisis, and he was a hero then. So this is true. If it said 3 times, it'd be wrong, or just once, it'd be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's true this one because it says twice. Question 10. This could potentially be the last question. I'm not too sure. The Flash has run for 8 seasons thus far. Well, we know this is false because we have the upcoming season 7. So we don't need an opinion on that. Okay, we've got more questions. Okay, so it's going past 10. I'd assume we're probably getting 15 or 20 now. Question 11. Barry traveled to 2024 and met his future. Oh, I just had a bit of a burp. And met his future self in Liaison 3. This is true. Is it season 3 he does this? Yeah, because then, yeah, in season 3, because the future self has his season 4 suit. Yeah, so this answer is true. This answer is true. Okay, hopefully, I wonder how we're going. But no, just for our sakes, as well. Hopefully, we're going half decent. It'd be very embarrassing throughout this if we get like below. I don't know. Honestly, we should be getting 100%, but if we get below 90, it'd be very, very discouraging. Question 12. Barry and Iris's daughter from the future is named Dawn Allen. Well, we know her name was Nora. I think we had enough Nora said throughout the season to know this is false. Oh, God. Okay, this is going to take some brainstorming. This is definitely going to need help from the chat. Question 13. Camilla is Cisco's 4th. I repeat, 4th girlfriend. Well, we can rattle some off. So we had Kendra, aka Hawk Girl, aka the barista. Gypsy. Obviously Camilla, she's who was the other one? Yeah, someone's saying Golden Glider, Lisa Snart. Are we counting that? Does Lisa Snart count? Well, if we're counting Golden Glider, then it takes up to 4. I can't remember anyone else. So it'd have to be, Gypsy, Kendra, Golden Glider, and Camilla. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you'd count Lisa as a girlfriend. If you said like love interest, then maybe. Yeah, I know. Let me know. Just say true or false in the thing because I think it goes either way. I have a feeling this is one of those trick questions because it's either 3 or 4. He hasn't had more than 4. Okay, I'm just having to rattle off. There's a lot of falses. False, true. Didn't they say about a high school girlfriend, the Snart and Dante episode? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Everyone's saying false, and I think it's false as well. But for some reason, I think it's true at the same time. You know what? Everyone's gonna hate me for this, and I think I've done it before when doing rankings and stuff. I feel really not confident going false. I'm locking it in true. I'm sorry. I locked it in. For some reason, I know people aren't going to like it. I have a feeling it's not false. Like, I think it's false, but for some reason, I think it's true at the same time. So we're locking that in. We are locking it in. It's very frustrating. Sorry, everyone. I wanted that to go false, but we've locked it in. Dr. Alchemy was really Hunter's Online. Well, we know this is not. This is false. Sorry, because it was, of course, good old Julian Albert. Okay. Question 15. Barry Allen's birthday is in March. I think this is true. I'm pretty sure it's true. I think this is true that his birthday's in March. Is it though? For some reason it's either March or September. I don't know why I'm thinking September. So it's either, I think it's March though. I think it's usually on. I think his birthday is on when the Flash is on, and the Flash isn't on in September. It would normally come back in October. So I think this is true. But then again, there's 11 other possibilities. It could be May, it could be January, it could be December. I think it's March though. It's March 14th. Okay, well, we'll go true though. I'm assuming if someone Googled that, so we're technically cheating at this point, but you've changed my mind with that, so true. Question 16. Barry first traveled through time to prevent a tidal wave from hitting Central City. That's true. We did a flashback episode. We did a flashback review for this episode. I'm sure some of you watched that video. We did this episode, so the answer is true. I don't need any help with that. Earth 2 Laurel Lance made her Arrowverse debut on The Flash. This is true. It was whatchamacallit, the like one of the last episodes of season 2. She was like Zoom's like right hand person that helped. And then she was locked away and then somehow got out and helped in Arrow season 5 or 6 or whatever it was. So this is true. Yes, true. I was just making sure it said The Flash. I almost went back. That would have been embarrassing. Cicada's real name was Orland Dwyer. This is true. Yeah, the answer is true. She fought Vibe and Invincible. Yeah, it was like it's the second last episode of season 2. I didn't realize it was that late, but yeah, it was second last episode of season 2. The answer, Cicada's name was Orange White. That's true. Ooh, epic question incoming. Question 19. Iris was the first girl Barry kissed on the show. I think this is false. I think it was Linda Park. Was it Linda Park? Or did the time travel episode... Because he kisses Iris in the time travel episode that we just talked about. But I'm pretty sure he kisses Linda Park before that. It was Linda? Or was it Felicity? Did he kiss Felicity? Or it could be Felicity or Linda. Was it actually Felicity? Well, Felicity apparently in episode 4. So it's either Felicity or Linda. So, okay, well, at least it's not asking us to name a specific because I'd definitely not have a 100% choice. It's either Felicity or Linda. It definitely wasn't Iris, though. So, Iris was the first girl Barry kissed on the show. False. Okay, question 20. I don't know if this is the last question or not. Sherlock was the 5th major Harrison Wells on the show. So Sherlock was season 5. Season 5. So what we had, Wells a bard? Because I think when they say major, they don't say just the 5th Harrison Wells. They say major. So that means like the main Harrison Wells for a season. So that's what? Wells a bard, Harry, HR, so that's 3. And then you had Harry again in season 4. So that's still 3. I think he was the 4th. He was the 4th major Harrison Wells because Harry got 2 seasons of being that major Wells. So I think it's false. No, because it says major. The Council of Wells isn't a major thing. They're minor. They'd be minor Harrison Wells. I think the fact they've included the term major here means it's the main Harrison Wells for each season. So that would be, yeah, Wells-Bard, Harry, then HR, so that's 3, then Harry again, so that stays at 3, and then Sherlock was 4. So Sherlock was the 4th major Harrison Wells. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's so you don't count the original one because he wasn't a major one. I don't think, based off the title of the question. So the original Wells doesn't count. So I think the answer is false. I think everyone's saying false. So let's go with it. We'll go false. Oh, I think we got one question wrong. We got 95%. Oh, damn it. I wonder what does it show the results? It does. Okay, we're going to find out which one we got wrong. Okay, we're going to find out which. I hope it wasn't the one where I went against everyone and said, I think I said true instead of false. It was the one you changed up on us. Hopefully it wasn't. I'm going to get really annoyed and be disappointed with myself. And I'm going to have to apologize to everyone about this one. Okay. Okay, so the Flash's first standalone villain was Weather Wizard. We answered true. That was correct. The Flash is portrayed by Ezra Miller. Said false. That was correct. Barry's middle name is Jonas. We said false. That was correct. Earth 2, Barry and Iris were married, so we got that correct. King Shark debuted in season 3, which was, we said false. That's actually season 2, so we're correct there. Yeah, so this was a weird one because I don't think that would technically, it was a love interest. I don't think Caitlin had much of an interest in Julian Arbor, but it's one of those questions. So the answer was, we answered true, and it was true. Bloodwork was obviously the villain for season. Well, he wasn't even a big bad. He was just a villain for the first half. Oh my god! I said this. I told you. I was right. It wasn't true. He didn't appear in season 4. I told you the crossover doesn't count. The crossover does not count. I was right. I was right. You ruined it, everyone. You ruined it. I was right. I knew he wasn't. I knew he wasn't in every season. He was in 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. He was not in season 4. He's in 407. Everyone's saying he's in 407. The Flash season 4 episode 7. No, but that's not Reverse Flash. That's Wells-Bard. There's a difference between Reverse Flash and flashbacks, and because did he show up as Reverse Flash in that episode, or was it just him pretending to be Wells? Because there's a difference there. I can't remember him appearing in season 4. I'm just looking at images for the episode. Because that was the DeVoe flashback episode. So I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because I couldn't remember, but everyone's saying that he was in 4A, which is technically an episode of The Flash. I mean, that's just that's what if we counted the crossover, then the answer is obviously true. But I was like, I don't know if they'd count the crossover. I don't know. That's really annoying. So we got everything else right, I think, because it was 20 questions. We got 95. So we got everything else correct. That was the one question we got wrong. But yeah, that's the question. Yeah, we're not. As I said, we obviously know he was in the crossover. I already said that. But in 407, was he actually in the Reverse Flash suit? Like, did he show up as Reverse Flash in 407? Because I remember that episode. It's the flashback one where he appears as it's like the press conference thing or the start of the particle accelerator. But if he doesn't appear in the Reverse Flash suit, then technically Reverse Flash doesn't appear. It's just Eobard Thawne. That's like if Barry shows up, it's not the Flash showing up, it's Barry Allen. So if he doesn't show up in the Reverse Flash suit, that's not him. That's not Reverse Flash. Yeah, see, this is it. Arrowverse rankings when no, he wasn't in the suit. He just said Clifford Devine, big fan of your work. So yeah, should have followed my gut. I knew he wasn't in it. I knew he was because I had a feeling they weren't going to count the crossover. I had a feeling they weren't going to count the crossover. But yeah, we got everything else correct. So I'll just quickly go through them. Obviously, Harley Rathaway turned from hero to villain twice. The Flash has not run for 8 seasons so far. The Flash banned himself in 2024. The Flash's daughter is not named Dawn Allen from the future. Camilla was Cisco's 4th girlfriend, though. So either they're counting Golden Glider or they're counting that high school girlfriend that everyone was referring to. Because I don't even know if you'd count Lisa Snart, but everyone else, like the other 3, were obviously girlfriends. So that was a trick one. Dr. Alchemy was obviously not Hunter Zolomon. Barry's birthday is in March. I think we cheated on that because I think someone Googled that. Because someone put the year as well. Obviously, Barry first traveled back to prevent the tidal wave. After Laura made her debut in The Flash. Sakai's name is Ola Dwyer. Iris was not the first girl that Barry kissed on the show. And Sherlock was not the 5th mage. So, yeah, he was the 4th. So, there's a couple of trick questions in here. I'm going to say there's about like 3 or 4 trick questions. But, yeah, technically, this should have been true because of the crossover. Technically, this question should have been true. But I had a feeling they weren't going to count the crossover. I just had this deep down feeling that the crossover wasn't going to count. But yeah, that's disappointing. So we ended on 95% just because of this one. This one sort of screwed us. If you want to do another one, I'll try and find another one. The Flash TV show hard quiz. We can do another one. Let me just see if this one's half decent. Okay, let me just see. Okay, we got one here. We got one here. So I'm gonna exit this. And we'll bring this one over here. Hold on, just let me get these. This will be interesting. Okay. So we got a couple of quizzes we can go over right now. Give me 2 seconds. This one's okay. So let me preface this. This one's called the ultimate Flash quiz. Twice it says the ultimate Flash quiz, the ultimate Flash quiz, the Flash. That's the name of the thing. So this should technically be quite ultimate because it's saying it's ultimate and it's all on one page and there's 20 questions. We can see it says 1 out of 20 there, and you can see it's got all the questions on the one page. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Don't let us down, everyone. Don't. Even though the last one had that trick question there, I think screwed us over a bit. Okay, how quickly can you? Well, I don't think we're going to rush through it. We'll just go through it. We have about 20 minutes left in this stream. Is this quiz terrible? It says ultimate. I have a feeling that this is going to be just one of those. Oh, it says it's ultimate, but it's actually terrible. There's another quiz I'm just looking at here. This one sucks. It's not the one we're going through. I'm just looking at another one that I opened up in another tab, and it's terrible. Okay, if this one sucks, we're going to stop with the quiz. Okay. I don't know why it says I'm really triggered by the word ultimate because I have a feeling. The Flash's real name is Steve Rogers. That's obviously false. Oh, we just skipped down. Okay. And as soon as we answer, we just skip down. Where does the Flash work when he's not a superhero? That's obviously the good old Central City Police Department. Which character uses a freeze gun? Captain Frosty, Captain Ice, the Iceman. Obviously, the answer is Captain Cold. What is Killer Frost's Iris Snowfall? That'd be an interesting name. I have a feeling this one sucks. In the TV show, what words are used to describe anyone with a superpower? Metahuman. Let's just see how quick we can go through this. Where we worked at Iris did. Who is this? Well, technically, let's be completely honest. This could be a trick question. This could be the ultimate trick question. It technically could be Harrison Wells. We've seen some disguise mechanisms go on. The answer could technically be Harrison Wells. So, I think the answer... Did they spell Ramon wrong? They spelled Ramon wrong. It's not with an E. That's not a good sign when you label yourself as the ultimate Flash quiz and you misspell a character's last name, especially a main character's name. Could be Harrison Wells, but we're going to go Cisco. What is the name of the Flash's alter ego? Huh? Well, it's got a picture of Savitar. This question makes no sense in regards to the answers. When you just say, what is the name of the Flash's alter ego? The only reason I think it's Savitar is because there's a picture of Savitar. That's not an alter ego. That's an alternate version of Barry. That's not the Flash's alter ego. The answer is obviously Savitar because, hello, look at the picture. But this question makes... Is it Mr. Slowcoach, though? Is it Mr. Slowcoach? There is the option for Mr. Slowcoach. I'm tempted for Mr. Slowcoach, but we will go Savitar, even though that question makes no sense. In which year did the current version of the Flash TV show start? 2014. We know that. It'd be funny if the answer was actually Mr. Slowcoach. What comics did the Flash first appear in? Well, it's DC. Even though technically there was the Flash comics, but I don't think it was spelled with an X. So I think it's just DC, even though I think it might be a bit of a trick question. How did Barry Allen become the Flash? He studied at a superhero school. Maybe. He was struck by lightning? Maybe. He was born with extraordinary powers? Maybe. No one knows. Well, the answer is obviously this. This is not the ultimate Flash quiz. This is not the it is definitely some false advertising here. But we will go he was struck by lightning. What is the name of the company that Barry Allen works at? Well, he doesn't. Does he work at Star Labs? I don't know if he technically works at Star Labs. I think he operates out of Star Labs. I think he works for the Central City Police Department. This is a weird one. Land Speed Records. This is a stupid one. Like, he owns it, but I don't know he works at Central City Police Department. Anyway, whatever. Star Labs. Where does Caitlin Snow work? Wait, what? What's going on here? Where does Caitlin Snow work? A library, a frozen food shop, hospital, an ice cream shop. Is it meant to be hospital? Was this quiz from like season 3 or something? Or what is this question? None of these are right. I think the answer's hospital, but that's only because I think she worked at a hospital for like an episode. I think it was after season 1 or something, or season 2. I have no idea. I'm going to say hospital, but that's only because of the medical stuff. This is a stupid question because none of the answers are correct. Whatever. Well, we know we answered this question, so it's Clyde Martin. Which villain stole the Flash's special abilities? Well, was it Hunter Zolomon? Didn't he technically steal it? I think DeVoe overtook the. It's Hunter Zolomon, isn't it? I think the answer is Hunter Zolomon, even though I think they're showing a season 4 picture to make you think it's DeVoe. It's it's Hunter, isn't it? Is it? It's blackout and zoom. Which one is it? They put in 2 options. I don't know. We'll go Hunter Zolomon because that was like the main one. Like Blackout was 1 episode, I guess. But the fact he's in there makes me go, well, which one is it? Okay, we'll go Hunter Zolomon just because everyone's saying it's technically both, but we have to pick one. What is Barry Allen's what? You mean who? Anyway, I'm assuming this was done by a non-English speaking country website or something. Sorry for coughing. Jesus Christ. What is Barry Allen's wife called? Nicola West Allen. Why do they put Iris Ann West Allen? Why not just put Iris West Allen? Why put Iris Ann West Allen? None of these other ones have middle names. Anyway. Who is Wally West otherwise? See, this isn't worded correctly at all. Who is Wally West otherwise known? Should be as. Jesus Christ. Is this going to become a meme now? Lil Flash. Lil Flash. Oh my God. Lil Flash. Coming out hard with his new diss track. It's Lil Flash. Whenever he shows up now, it's Lil Flash. No longer Kid Flash. Kenan Lonsdale no longer plays Kid Flash. It's Lil Flash. I am dead. That is hilarious. Lil Flash. Credit. I'm sort of happy now that we did this quiz because we've gotten the golden material of Lil Flash. Oh my God. That is hilarious. It's no longer Lil Bow Wow. Lil Flash. Anyway, Boom Flash. Boom Flash? Tiny Flash. Obviously, it's Kid Flash, but Jesus Christ. Lil Flash. I am tempted to click Lil Flash, but we'll just so we don't get embarrassed and someone goes, oh my God, we got 70% on the quiz. We'll go Kid Flash, but Lil Flash is, Lil Pump is shaking. He is shaking now because Lil Flash is coming to steal the scene with his Speed Force diss track. Anyway, Kid Flash. Abracadabra comes from Earth 19. True or false? Was he? Was he from Earth 19? He was obviously from the future. But was he from Earth 19? I don't know if he was. Was he from Earth 19 or was he just from... He was from the future, obviously, but was he from the future in Earth 19? I have a feeling it's false, but this website is obviously not all there. It's not the full quid. It seems to be all over the place. I have a feeling they're probably going to say it was yes or true. Gypsy from Earth 19 was after him, but I don't know if he was from Earth 19 specifically. I think the answer is false, but I think they're going to say it was true. But we're going to lock in false because I believe the answer is false. False. Dr. Wells is which villain? Got some more meme potential here. The backwards Flash, the sideways Flash, the upside down Flash, or the reverse Flash. I don't know why they're showing Harry in the picture either. Why is Harry there? Why not show actually Welzabard? Anyway, this website hasn't been all there, the entire thing. The upside down Flash, is it like a Stranger Things crossover or something like that? But obviously the answer is the reverse Flash. It's not as memey as Lil Flash. Lil Flash, I think, is unbeaten. I think it's probably not going to beat Lil Flash. I don't think there's actually a funnier thing that could potentially come from something than that. But yeah, so we'll lock in Reverse Flash. Let's see what we got. 18 out of 20. Okay, good try. Are you trying to make me feel bad or something? Good try. Want to have another go and see if you can get an even better score? Okay, which ones have we got wrong? Reverse Flash, we got correct. It was actually true. Apparently, he's from Earth 19. Okay, I don't know if that's actually right or not, but was he from Earth 19? Who knows? I have no idea. Wally West is known as Kid Flash, despite our requests for the official change in name to Lil Flash. It will not be happening. Barry, let me see that. See? They made it blackout. But it... What the hell? Like, what the hell? Which villain stole the Flash's special abilities? And it could have been both. Why put both in there if they're both correct answers? So silly. Well, they're the two we got wrong. We got that one wrong, and then we got that one wrong. The rest were obviously right because they were all. I don't even know what even happened with this question. This is a trash quiz. I completely agree. It doesn't even deserve to even look over the other questions. It was that terrible. It was that bad. I don't even know. It's not even worth looking at. Yeah, I know. I'm not. Yeah, no, we know Blackheart stole his speed, but it didn't say like. It just said what villain did, and they both did. So why put both in there? And yeah, like Zoom was the bigger villain. Paige, I just searched, and Lil Flash is actually a musical artist. Is this actually a thing? Hold on, let me look. Lil Flash. Oh my god, it actually is. Hold on. Let me there is actually an artist called Lil Flash. Give me 2 seconds, I'll put it up on screen. Lil Flash. Think about it. Directed by Illusionary Films. Oh my god, we actually have Lil Flash. This is next level. I can't believe that's an actual artist. There's two. There's Lil Flash, Think About It, directed by Illusionary Films. Then Lil Flash, Jedi, official video. Aze production and Jerry PhD. So if you want to go watch Lil Flash, the record artist, you can go watch Lil Flash. That is actually insane. I can't believe that's actually real. What the hell? Yeah, he's the new Wally. Watch out. Lil Flash coming to take ground. He's taking the scene. That's actually insane. I can't believe that. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the stream there. I had fun doing those quizzes. I might try and find some good ones or something for next stream, and I'll actually sort of skim through them and not answer them, but just skim through them in some capacity just so we don't get that thing, even though it did provide the hilarities of Lil Flash. And I will... Lil bye. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. And yeah, okay. The website, what website was that quiz on? I don't know. Just type in Flash quiz. Just type in the Flash quiz in Google, and I think it was like the second result. I pretty much chose the two top results as the quiz. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you probably tomorrow for a new video. Keep your eyes out for that. Go back to, if you haven't watched any of my most recent videos, go out and check them. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.